What a wonderful world. Hi everyone, Mama Mermaid here. I hope everyone is having a lovely day. I'm having a lovely day. Everything's great. Everything's going good. But I thought I would make a video about something that I usually don't talk about that much. But first let me get this out of the way. I do have a membership on YouTube. It's only $9.99 a month. And I want to invite all of you to join if you'd like to join in my live that I do every Sunday night at 8 p.m. And plus I also share, you know, when I see a really cool, I don't know what, when I see a really cool thing to say, things to do that pertain to manifestation, affirmations, articles, whatever, any kind of news I find, I share that with my group. And we also do challenges. Right now we're doing the I Have It All challenge, and we're going to do that through, well, it was, no, oh, duh, y'all, forgive me, please. That was the end of August, so we're going to start a new one. And I'll wait and we'll talk about that Sunday night when I talk with my other members and see what they want to do. But we just encourage each other, and we just get on there, and I do a live and I talk about, you know, whatever's current, whatever's going on, anything that I've learned new. We discuss, you know, success stories that they've had with affirmations, and what they haven't had success with and how to help that. And we just have a great time, you know. And I chat about 30 minutes to an hour, you know, every Sunday night at 8 p.m. And I would love to have you on there. And you could just join us and join in the chat. So anyway, and you can always get coaching with me through CoachMarcia.com. And all my crystal jewelry, or Marcia'sGemDesigns.com. The links are always in the, you know, in the bottom. And in the video, in the information page. And also a link to my membership is there. So now that I've got that out of the way, I want to talk about, because I think this is something that hinders some of us, because I had a problem with it myself, inner conversations. Do you have problems with inner conversations? Because I used to really bad. I used to have almost like arguments in my head with whoever that I was dealing with at the time. You know, because I wouldn't really say these things to them, but I would have inner conversations. And you don't realize those things do just as much harm as if you had literally said it. Not to the other person, but to you. Because everything is a mirror, and it's all reflected back to us. And a lot of times when we run these little scenarios in our head and we're arguing with other people, or we're imagining the very worst scenario that could possibly happen, and I know none of you've ever had that problem. But I mean, seriously, think about it. A lot of times when we think, well, I've been affirming, nothing's happening, you know, I'm not having any success. What are you running through your mind when you're not affirming? What's going through your mind? Take an inventory of what you're thinking about, what you're doing throughout the day. Are you having inner conversations with people, or even with your own self, that are derogatory? Because inner conversations limit you just as bad as saying a negative thought or speaking a negative thing, or you're like, oh, I'm just so stupid, I'm just so dumb. When you're arguing with yourself in your mind, it does just as much harm. And, you know, and I was really noticing, I mean, it got to the point where I noticed how I did that continuously. So I'm not finding fault with any of y'all. I'm just wanting to help you to rectify and let you know that this can cause a lot of harm. It can stall your manifestations. It can keep things from even happening. If you're imagining the worst scenario in your mind, that's just as bad as, speaking it out loud or speaking it to the person that you're having the problems with. So what you have to do, this is what you have to do, and this is what I had to do. I had to stop myself from doing that. Every time I would catch myself having an inner conversation with somebody or going over and over and over a scenario that I did not want to experience, I would stop myself. I said, no, stop. I would just literally tell myself, stop. You're not thinking about that. You're thinking about the good things in your life. You're thinking about all your blessings. You're thinking about all the wonderful things that you're creating. You're thinking about all the things that you want to do. You're thinking about the furniture you want to have, or the clothes you want to have, or what kind of house you want, or what kind of car you want. You want to imagine driving the car you want. Anything besides these negative inner conversations. Because I'm telling you, I did it, and I know what it's like, and it will hinder you tremendously. Because think about it, it's stopping you from, living your life in freedom without fear, because these inner conversations create fear. You're thinking that, if there's a bill due and, oh my God, I'm not going to have money to pay it, and I don't know what I'm going to do, and I don't know where the money's coming from. No, you have to stop yourself and realize, you know what? I am God incarnate. I am the creator of my reality. I'm the one that creating this, so I'm going to uncreate it. I always have more than enough money. I always have everything I need in abundance. Because why? I am the source of my abundance. I am always the source of my abundance. And if I'm the source of my abundance, then I have everything I need. I just call it to me. I just call it. I am prosperous, I'm abundant, I'm happy, I'm loving, I'm kind, I'm all the things that I want to be. I'm disciplined. And take time to meditate. Because a lot of times meditation will help you to get ideas. And when you get these little ideas, trust your intuition. Trust that gut feeling. Because your intuition will tell you what you need to do. It might be a little business idea. It might be something right out, and it might be seemingly something out of left field. Well, it's not. Your intuition is never wrong. Never. It never lies to you. It's never wrong. That first thought you get when you first start thinking about something, that first thing that comes to you, that's your intuition. That's your intuition trying to tell you which path to take, which direction to take, what to do, what to think, what to work on if it's a business idea. And sometimes it's just like the most craziest far left things that you can imagine is what works. Some of the simplest things people have turned into a business, and they have created things that they just never knew that was within them. And just like me teaching manifestation, I would have never dreamed 10 years ago if you'd have told me, oh, you're going to be a manifestation coach and you're going to teach other people how to manifest. I'd have told you were crazy. See, you never know what life has for you right around the corner. And let me give you some hints. Don't take financial advice from broke people. Okay, that's number one. Do not take financial advice from broke people because they don't know what they're talking about. Don't take marriage advice from somebody who's been divorced 2 or 3 times. Unless you want to know what not to do. You can observe what they do and how they act and things that they've done, you know, and you can learn by observing people. It's a whole world of knowledge out there just people watching. But yeah, I mean, you know, I read a book, and it's an old book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. And you know what most of the book was about? Thinking about the nice things that you can think about people. I mean, get it and read it. It's interesting. I mean, some people probably call it boring. I don't care, but there's a lot of information in there. I mean, it's on YouTube and Amazon and everywhere. You know, you can find it even in video form. Think and Grow Rich. Because, I mean, I was attracted to that book when I seen that. I said, maybe I can learn something from this. And he learned all the things he learned by hanging around with very, very, very rich people. Like the Rockefellers and the Carnegies and people like that. You want to learn from people who are successful. You don't want to learn from people who haven't made it, okay? And you don't tell your ideas to your next door neighbor because they're probably not doing nothing with their life, so they're not the ones that need to be giving you advice, okay? Be careful who you get your advice from. Even friends, even the friends that you think, and they're not doing it in a malicious way, they're really doing it because they think they're protecting you. But when you have an idea or a concept or something that you want to put together and do, just do it. It's kind of like Nike said, just do it. Don't talk about it to other people. Don't discuss it with other people. Just do it. Just start it. Just start. If you will just start, things you need to do will follow through. And it's the same way with affirmations and inner conversations. Being persistent in your affirmations. I know I can do this. I know I have this. I am perfect in everything I do. I am, you know, God incarnate. I can accomplish anything I want to. I can do it all. I'm more than enough. I'm always the one that can get it done. Okay? My cat, sorry. But, you know, I mean, I know this is a roundabout video, and I apologize for the scattered comments, but this is just something that was on my mind. The inner conversations can really hinder us and keep us from being persistent, you know, in our affirmations. And persistence is what it takes to be successful in manifestation, being able to I mean, we're all manifesting all the time, but to be able to pinpoint and manifest what you want, you have got to be persistent. There's no other way around it. There's no escape from it. There's no fast and easy way. Persist in what you believe in. Tell yourself you already have it. And do your 10-minute sessions where you focus on nothing but that. And doing a candle really helps you to focus. You can light a candle. You know, there's no spells or nothing like that. You just light a candle and stare at the flame. It helps you to pinpoint, laser focus on your idea. Like, you know, for example, you got the candle sitting there in front of you on a little table and you're staring at it, you know. I'm always so wealthy. I'm always so wealthy. I'm always so wealthy. I always get money from everywhere. Money comes to me from everywhere. You know, and you just kind of flow into it. All the things that pertain to that, start affirming it. And write down and script your ideas. And I don't mean share them with everybody. I mean just write them down for your own personal information. Date them, and then when you go back a year later and read them over, you can see how much you've accomplished in the last year. And it's really encouraging to yourself to do that. So, you know, I won't keep everybody long. I just wanted to talk about this because I think inner conversations are something that we must control in order to be successful at directing our manifestations in the way that we want them to go. Whether it be for SP or whether it's for love, money, a new job, our grades, everything. You've got to focus and you got to be persistent. And make sure you're not having inner conversations. Just stop yourself. When you catch yourself doing it, just stop it. Just say, no, I'm not entertaining this. I am not entertaining these thoughts. These are not my thoughts. And just switch it to something else. It's your mind. You can switch it anytime you want to. You can change your mind anytime you want to. So, and I'll give you another example. I mean, me with the jewelry business. It started out as a hobby. And then I started advertising them online and everybody wanted to buy them. So I just make jewelry and sell jewelry. And I love making jewelry. When I'm doing jewelry, I can imagine my affirmations in my mind while I'm doing the jewelry. And it just helps me to focus. So anything I can do to focus, that's what I do. But I have noticed that I've been using a candle to focus when I was doing my manifestation, my affirmation sessions. And it's really helped me. So maybe it'll help you too. So anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Be careful of your inner conversations, because it could be hindering you from go ahead and manifesting everything you want. Tell yourself, you're wonderful at manifestation. You instantly manifest everything. Everything just comes to you so easy. And that's a blanket affirmation that covers everything. No matter what it is you want, it'll all come to you. You deserve it. You're worthy of it. Just tell yourself, I deserve everything I want. You are the creator. Once you get that in your brain, once you get that thought in your mind that you are the creator of every single thing in your reality, it puts a whole new light on everything. Okay? So, but that's all I got to talk about today. If you got any questions or anything, you can put them in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love to hear from all of you. I love all my clients. So y'all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you more in the next video. Bye now.